Ain't the same as you wearing on your emerald to see me on that day. Sick of all the lanes who got your back pinned with your hands pinned while they swearing they all.
I scared the cats. The mic wasn't on. Awesome! Respect, man. You got your back, man. The cat came back. Okay, hold on. I committed myself to a no cat cam stream because they weren't in here earlier, and I was like trying actively to be polite and everything and be like, hey, do you want to come in? Maybe play some games before I have to do some people things. And they were like, no. I think one explicitly told me I was ugly. Cat butt. Enjoy Uncle Iroh. A filter. And cats. Yeah.
Charity strike here in the second. And here are the
Playing a little bit of 2K. I will probably switch to Rivals at some point. Nice.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish.
Oh, I forgot to put this shit on shuffle.
Pass to Miller for three. Good on the three-point shot. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned.
Oh, it is on shuffle.
Absolutely no excuse.
We added some new songs to the playlist. One, how are you doing, chat? It's a crazy world out
He's
there.
got 22.
Always been. But it seems like we're being reminded extra about that.
Evans has got
So how you
5
doing?
rebounds
2,
tonight.
we added some new songs to the playlist for when I'm playing games like 2K or games that won't require me to be tapped into the audio sphere.
The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
No, technically I have a cavity.
Houston moving the ball around.
Sorry, my mom just texted me.
Smith with a screen on Suggs.
Oh, come on!
That one misses from Blue.
Biscuits!
Charlotte has gone into a slump here.
If you can't tell, we're in the third quarter already.
Shooting just 1
So
for 5
we've
here
already
in the third.
played a
Miller
bit of this
sets the screen
game.
for Suggs.
We're in the finals.
And the whistle blows.
Ref, come on!
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Houston with a big
Anywho's it.
substitution here. Edwards, he's checked in
We've
for
added some new songs to the playlist, including this one, which I've titled Lo-Fi Bullshit because I made the song and I can call it whatever I want.
Down low. Suggs kicks to Roberts. Lots of room. And he nails the jumper.
But I have a playlist dedicated
Boy, he's
to
been cooking, but teammates
songs that I use for like
just not having a lot of
TTRPGs and D&D, Cortex Prime, Monster of the Week, shit like that.
Here's Blue. Shooting foul.
Called Bard Song. A couple of songs on this playlist already have been from Bard Song, but
And guys, let's get
so
your
far
take
I'm
on the hustle
still trying to
They've been running away from the defense all game.
we're still trying to figure out and fine tune this playlist. So let me know what y'all
The
think.
opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Come on
And the
now.
first one drops. Charlotte making some changes. Jordan comes in for Evans. And
Look
it's
at her.
Howard
Look
in
at
for
her.
Miller.
Look at her being a baby. Not yet though. Wait till I reset my. Wait till I body. Wait till I got like.
Both free throws good from Blue.
They say, bro, you like disco. And I won't die.
The Hornets shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Pass to Howard.
Watch the bottom right key.
Over Edwards.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah.
The Rockets Rockets have
See him?
gone 7
Ah, you bum.
percentage here in the third. Here's Blue.
Look at him, nice.
Now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency.
Here's the blue.
They're giving this guy a
This is
chance
the
to
blue.
carry the offense
Told me to
once
move.
again.
Earth, wind, and fire in my bio. Over ice and dance over sand. But it must be Aang, but I'm more like Roku.
Really, almost playing for
The
other
black
team.
male Saturn.
Has just been poor.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line.
Put gemstones in the
It's on
bars.
Jalen Suggs.
There's folks behind bars. Hit her. What you doing with your time? Out here like Brian.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half,
Back to
now
the
he's putting the
bag in the
defense back
clutch.
on its heels.
I
And
just
the Hornets making a change here. Malone's checked in.
Stoosh visions in a loop. So she's mad she's not on camera. So there you go, ZZ. Ah, biscuits.
Throw, no good.
Are you happy, ZZ? I missed a free throw for your
And
angles.
here's Malone.
I live
bring
to
it
serve
out
you.
for the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
There's 1:26 left in the third.
Ooh.
Screen by Porzingis. Puts up a three.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Some solid defense from Blue.
You ain't that much of a dead eye, bruh.
Houston, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field
Hup.
since the beginning of the third. To the inside.
I don't like that.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Howard.
This is a freestyle I titled Nimble.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Blue. Drops in the layup for
A lot of these are from 2023, and I was just making a lot of music after making beats and like practicing chord progressions and runs and scales, and hearing different modes and trying different instruments via synthesizer.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. Get your teammates started.
I wanted you to pass to Edwards. Okay, your ball,
last touch by
your pass IQ's not that good, AI guy.
Houston making some changes. Hampton comes in.
Hello, Cat. What are you doing here? What are you doing? You want this? Go nuts.
And here are the Rockets now.
Nope, she's
Edwards
just
is out
leaving.
there with Simmons.
ZZ.
Then there's B.
ZZ, think about your feelings. What are you doing?
And it's Edwards in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Lolo got what she wanted and left. Like a respectful lady.
Here's Blue.
Hup.
He's covered by Malone. And
Poker face.
Edwards from the arc.
I got Gaga.
Three ball is good.
Hold on. Cause this song specifically is one of the ones that I forgot about. So it was a weird freestyle too. Like it was one of the ones that I just like kept adding harmonies and layers of melody to. So
I'm like Gaga bringing beat the populace. I'm popular in lace, race face, bringing juice to the table. Run it. No keys in the scales, just featherweight by the pails. Mama's looking pale, got the wig straight, think my shit from the wig. Emerald level purple carousel, a burger, brother, what it is. Hey, what you got in that stove? Yo, you keep that bread? This shit mad stale. You holding those with hoes, Corbin, playing yourself. 0 digit, just digit, exponentially stitch.
apologies for the volume fluctuations. All right, hold on, because I forget all of the words I said on this. Like I want to re-record some of this stuff. ZZ, figure out your feelings. I'm popular in lace, brace face, bringing jewels to the table, run it. Run it to the tails with featherweights by the pails, brother looking pale, got your wigs tricked, looking on the whiz. So it's. I keep that poker face. I'm like Gaga bringing beef to populace because of the meat dress. I'm popular in lace. It's just a funny line. Fucking A. Hopping that shit go vroom. 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 Hopping that. Poker face. I'm like Gaga bringing beat the populace. I'm popular in lace. Brace face bringing jewels to the table. Run it. No keys on the scales, just featherweights by the pails. Feathers looking pale. With the wick strict. Looking wish from the whiz. Got your level purple carrots. Got your blood what it is. Okay. Emerald level purple carrots. Tell a bugging brother what it is. Hey, what you got in the stove? Yo, you keep your bread here? This shit mad still. You holding O's for hoes. Corbin playing yourself. I forget what the rest of that one is. You keep your bread here? This shit mad still. Holding O's for hoes. Corbin playing yourself in the initially tripping to second to your soul. Hopping that shit go vroom. Hopping that shit go vroom. Hopping that ship and boom. Hopping who ship them boom. Copping who ship them boom. Copping who ship them boom. Take off. Off. Okay. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. 2 years ago. That's crazy. I'll keep that poker face. I'm like Gaga bringing beat the populace. I'm popular bringing space bringing jewels to the table. Run it. No keys on the scales, just featherweights by the pails. Mama's looking pale. Brings the wick strict, thinking just from the whiz. Emerald level purple carrots. Tell a bugger brother what it is. Hey, what you got in the stove? Hey, yo, you keep your bread here. This shit mad still. You holding those for hoes. Corbin playing yourself. 0 digits, just instantly snitching, talking to sell your soul. How about that shit go wrong? Okay, because the first verse is about pop culture references, so it's. I'm like Gaga bringing beef to populace. Like I said, beef dress. I'm popular in lace. Brace face bringing jewels to the table. Run it, which is a reference to Run the Jewels. And the movie Brace Face, and also I had braces when I was younger. No keys on the scales, just featherweights by the pails. Reference to Anubis and to selling drugs, allegedly, in Minecraft. Just featherweights by the pails. Mama's looking pale. Got the wicks tricks. Think my shit is from the whiz. Emerald level. Purple carrots. Tell a buggin' brother what it is. Reference to the Wizard of Oz. Purple carrots is a reference to a specific episode of Looney Tunes in which Bugs Bunny drugs out Elmer Fudd to the point of driving him insane once again. But he sent him on like a series of drug-fueled trips, which at the time was actually an animation saving tool to just color splash a bunch of different panels or black out a bunch of different panels via a dream sequence that they had been using in a bunch of other cartoons at the time because they were running behind. But it ended up becoming a profound thing for some, and for me, just a really funny line. Tell a bugging brother what it is. Hey, what you got in that stove? Another Looney Tunes reference, also to Bug Bunny when he tricks a cat to go into his stove. Because this is from a series of projects that are very visual in the lyricism. It's not about. I was just trying to make freestyles that were as visual as possible without making them visceral. What's the next line? Tell a bugging brother what it is. Hey, what you got in that stove? Hey, yo, you keep your bread here. This shit mad stale. You holding those for hoes. Corbin playing yourself. 0 digits to just ditches, which is a reference to holes. Exponentially snitching, locked in to sell your soul. And then the chorus starts again. More like a hook. I'm gonna shit over and take off. Blast off. Leave like I'm in best bars. Lick to the stars. Lock to the. Fuck yeah, man. That was the only one. Okay. So then it goes. Feel like I'm the best Bob. Bring the sauce. Lock to the door. Which is a reference to both Bob's Burgers and SpongeBob and the fact that my name is Rob. No, I didn't want to go all the way back to the beginning of the song because I'm actually getting some of this. You know, obviously it's hopping that shit, go room, take off. Jesse James, blast off. Feel like I'm the best Bob. Bring the sauce, lock to the dog. They're lost, so don't get cross. Fat cats get that got to let them up. Wu-Tang. I dime. That's a 5. AK, now that's no surprise. I did math for some reason. That's a reference to Disha Filial, who wrote the book The Secret Life of Church Ladies, which is a mad good book if you haven't read it. I was supposed to be carrying.
No lie, you my type. Plus more you like waifu. You're my Sailor Moon. You ignite in a typhoon. So well falls apart. You're my star, my darkness. Your soul, my absence. Your ass, my absence. Your kiss, my essence. Look, no words can describe my joy when we're touching. When down in the dark. But for you, feel something when you crying. No lie. There's nothing I won't do for your smile.
Assists like that have typified their effort today to win ball movement.
Hornets shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Howard, the pass to Malone. Back to Howard. There's the three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And some nice passing there by Houston. Simmons passes to Edwards. Simmons left side. Here's Blue. Shot clock at 5. Goes in for the top.
And that's rocking the rim. Hitting 2 points and put it on some to stop.
He deserves it. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Flat Cam.
Attention, hilarious strippers. One wrong move will send you to the next dimension. Fight for mention or gold. 16 years, only 4 don't leave. So tell me what's your strategy, man. You make dollars on the money. Rip Adams, the fence can't be shattered. It will nothing even matter as you fly by the hatch in your bum. Either way, don't let your guard down. To victory lay in your glove. Every blessing on your freedom before we get through. Take a breath of tonic, sip some stronger. It'll sell your stomach, stick your lava. But when you get in, you got a job to do. Crush those under your boot. Let's go.
And it's Miller with the jam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Blue. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Pass to Hardy.
Thank you, sister. Beings of this plane, beings
Here's Blue.
This is our
Edwards,
song.
screen on Malone.
Ah, it was rough.
A 3-pointer off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 for the
Fuck you.
So we see Houston taking the W game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Ocean, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. He really needed that. Win tonight, and we got this series won.
Body count, run it up. All tab, run it up. Hand me the track. Guarantee you I'll fuck it up. You got mad ass, throw it back when I'm fucking you. I'm swinging this axe for the cardio. I'm stealing your bitch for the stamina. Fucking your fridge, cause man, we standing up. Voice got range like a fireball. Hurling this heat, that's a fireball. It's a fireball. I've been got shots since 13. When daddy got shot for the shots, Suzuki left him drying up like some nasty Gucci. Punch through the throat like Shinigami. Get cash, no tsunami, but I keep Unani dripping. Like my outfits got y'all tripping. Look, Chris no blind with figure shit. Call attention to your bluff, hand it down like you my son. Come and watch it, shut the fuck up. While I run it up, 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 run it up. Body counts, run it up. Ball tab, run it up. Hand in the track. Guarantee you I'll fuck it up.
Go.
You got mad ass, throw it back when I'm fucking you up. I'm swinging this axe to the cardio. I'm stealing your bitch for the stamina. Fucking your fridge, cause today we standing up. Boy, stop range like a fireball. Holding this heat, just a firebolt. Got no love, I'm not Minerva. Need a hub, but bitch, I'm swerving. Headlock on this game like it's a fucking turban. Y'all dropping jewels like the sons of Noble. Weak like some tofu. I don't turn you into ghosts, I'll make you bitches soulful. I got a pocket full of people who gon' tell you what you won't do. I got shit, I got through. I got these money counts running up. Boss head running up. I hand you the track and I guarantee you I'll fuck it up. Pass it to Brody, fuck it up. Brody went in, now beast from the feast. Tenement battle like tackling beats. Body to body, we stay in the beat. So recognize damage, yo, took on the knees. Ain't breaking the records, we talking about hits. Ain't telling my family what's under my wrist. You step in the battle, you know what it is. I just pick up the person, I handle the risk. When it's the summers, the sun in my bank. Can't keep calm, I'm cooking on thank. Won't slow down, cause my hips got sway. And I won't stop now, won't block my sound. For the coach just crown from Queen Lee. And just like she, I settle debates with mixes of cases. Don't catch you a case, bitch. I got body counts running up. Ball tab running up. Body counts running up. Ball tab running up. Run it up, run it up. Body count running up. Body count running up. Ball tab run it up, run it up. Body count running up. Ball tab run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Heat like a fireball. Turn this heat like a fireball. Turn this heat like a heat like a.
The most human thing we can do is to breathe. Secondarily, I think it's just to be afraid. I would like to lust a little bit more if I could, but instead I'm focused on the ways that our children getting shot. I don't want to think about much, because if I do, I'll get depressed, and that's just not my chest. That's just a bad rhyme. I gotta be honest, the stress has got me feeling like I'm on a line. I might just jump on the edge like type shit, can you feel me? drowning. The waves is shaking. The ripples that I'm making may not ever leave a generation quaking. But damn it, I'ma leave at least 10 that feel like they got a destination that's more than death. See, whether or not I believe in love is not the question. It's not even to be or not. I feel like it's better to just focus on the plot. And I don't mean the script, I mean the characters that you want to play. And if you don't love them, then you can change. You always get a different day on the stage. You can always brace. I don't know. But they don't want to hear that shit, bro. Talk about the ass shake, way quick. I don't know what's going on in the fissures. I just feel like I'm at the bottom of the canyon. I found out that my state got one too. I just don't know if there's any point to the growth. Oh, I might end up like Gru, trying to steal the fucking moon. I could be up on the Pluto and then forgotten too. I feel like that whole thing went a little too quick, and that was the first divide on our whole fucking shit. Like, most people were still arguing about the planets and we didn't know who to trust. I couldn't stand it. I don't really give a shit because I've never been to Pluto. I'll probably never be to Pluto. I kind of want to go to Pluto. Maybe I'm just stalling on a freestyle. My brain just feel like it's spinning like a rain station. What's it called? Rail line? Nah, like connector lines like a rail gun. Got electricity, feel fun. Storm moving through my body, feel like I'm a condon. I don't want to stop this gold mine I got inside my soul. Nice. Here, right? Woo.
Get it
How
ready
dare you.
for the day. Get it jump started. Gotta crisscross a nigga if they really come at. I'm not gonna say a word that slurs on
bull.
people. Is that's fucking simple. I'm not preaching. It's not the top of the steeple to be a little empathetic. Just cause it's got a part of a word don't mean it means one thing. But that's still being moronic. That can also be soiled, moronic. I'm a baron when it comes to these beats. Beat them with both fucking face. I don't want to somebody to know that I'm a man. I got this. Okay, feel me? Yeah, I guess so.
That's fine.
Fuck it, I got a second verse. Maybe I was just gonna stop it at the first, so I took a little bit of a break. Got a brief pause, had to refreeze, had to make sure that I got my refreeze up. Just because you don't want to live long, don't mean that.
Oh, I forgot to.
You don't have a little bit of wisdom. You dumb, you thick in the head. Use that brain once before you're dead. I just wanna see. I'm all dope with my pops and say, I love you, son of shit in a beat if I need to. I don't need to speak to you. I speak to me. These are journal briefs. I know you fucking feel it. Cause I'm not every nigga, but I know every nigga in me. And that's not supposed to sound sometimes you say something just let it
Spray.
Hey, at home, baby, today. Bring the nice switch. I got a machete in the back closet with key.
Yo, what's the keys to this sitch?
I don't wanna stitch you up. I don't wanna leave you looking black and blue. But if I gotta turn to a monster on an island, let it grow. Every place an island, you dumb fucker. Most of the world is an ocean. If you really wanna look at it, you're supposed to back to the top. I can circle around like an Ouroboros, I suppose. Rap real intelligent, like add a couple syllables to make you feel like I can do a trick on the top of a night. And I don't mean that as a slur, I mean the original terminology. I can deter anybody by my
Terminology.
My skin so nice, little ashy on the hands. I don't got a lot of lotion on me right now. I forgot to get the cocoa butter because I was at the crib locked down. I was working trying to make sure that my future child have a fucking future. What the fuck? Shit. I'm really going off.
Really going on.
Really don't see.
No top to the star.
I just burned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even burn out don't burn.
Too low, too low, too.
Fuck is propane, nigga. No distance.
Hey, Hill, but I'll figure.
Charcoal a little.
Brooklyn for the bricker.
I understand that if the
Bricker and bracker. Right. We're gonna cook, I can get backwards.
bring a fitted cap and have you feeling
Flapjack, yo.
I got a pepper jack stack if you want to make sure that we keep it spicy. Got the action on attack. I got the tack with the juju, and they always on good vibes only. I don't play no shit, homie. I got Satan ready for the bad vibes in my country. Palo Santo, so people know that it's stately and runly. Whew. Matter of fact, run the jewels. Matter of fact, run your tools.
Matter of fact, run your nozzle. Matter of fact, run your knowledge. Matter of fact, run your love. Matter of fact, run your. Matter of fact, run your
wisdom. Matter of fact, run your knowledge. Matter of fact, run your love. Matter of fact, run your knowledge. Matter of fact, run your wisdom. Matter of fact, run your knowledge. Matter of fact, run your love. Matter of fact, run them jewels and them Nikes. That might be a dub. We can finish this conversation after I leave you with some oxytocin. It's all from above. That's agape. Go look that shit up. I'm not trying to keep you agape. I'm just trying to shut you up. Ooh. Sign no SOS in the beats, and no one called it once. And if they did, I suppose they would reach out and ask if I'm good. And if you did, I appreciate you for wondering if I'm understood.
Think that I'm feeling it. Think that I'm feeling the vibe, feeling it. You had your chance, easy. Think that I'm feeling the vibe, feeling alive. Think that I'm feeling the vibe, I'm feeling it. Think that I'm feeling the vibe, feeling it. Think that I'm feeling the vibe, feeling alive.
Trying to find sleep, I've been trying to find me in the dreams. I've been seeking something that's deeper than heathens. I've been seeking something that's like preaching. Nah, fuck that. I've been seeking something that's realer than breathing. I've been trying to make my grandmama proud. She looking down from heaven, tell me, like, she's talking to Michelangelo about me right now, telling him that I'm about to be the greatest fucking now. What you know about this sound? This is wavelength. Deeper than time, temporal can't keep in these rhymes. I'm trying to find light. I'm losing the lines, mate. I need another gin and tonic. I gotta know. Is there more to this or should I go? Cause I pre-wrote the roots like I wrote this news. I just need to think that I'm feeling
the vibe, feeling the. Think that I'm feeling the. Feeling the vibe.
Feeling the light. I don't want no grave tonight.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. Give me the ball.
Of course, we come in here and it'd be like, woo!
Think that I'm feeling the vibe. Think that think that I'm feeling the vibe. 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 There's poetry even in Hades. At the gate, Persephone is waiting. She's sitting there with Ophelia. I think that we share a little bit of a glance with each other. Nothing sexual or karmic or chemistry building, but just an understanding of the trauma that we share. A shared understanding of the path that we bear. The way the soil bends under my toes tell me that there's something more to grow if I can keep close to the blood that I bleed and know that my rage will restore the planet like the green scar, Sakara. I could sacrations or sacralize a whole relations. I could form a new type of relationship, I suppose, but what would know if it's novel or no, it's just the universe. So I just throw myself into the ethos. I know that my kindness will breed a generation, and I know that the pain that I've sowed already has paid its karmic dole. So if I have to go early, I will accept my dose, but know that I will not go willingly. And I will spare no stone unturned if I can give a little bit more. Cause I'm feeling a vibe. Feeling alive, I'm feeling a think that I'm feeling a vibe, I'm feeling alive. Think that I'm feeling a vibe, I'm feeling alive. Don't do that. Don't steal the ball. Hup. No, give me the ball back. Oh, come on now. You know I wanted it when it was on the other side of his body. This game sucks. Hey, ZZ, what do you want other than headbutting me relentlessly and not sitting still for the camera? You're not getting more treats because that's just absurd. You had so many already. I know you look like an actual panther, but you're not an actual panther. You simply cannot retain that much food. You're gonna throw up and I'm gonna have to clean it up and I don't want to do that. Sitting here arguing with you, I should be focusing. I should be locked in. This one's called Nylon. I think it's hyphen Rancho because I couldn't decide which one to call it. But this shit.
Say Rob, you out of pocket, so why don't try to how to stop?
Okay.
If it's me, you know that I'm defending the topic. I on a hill made a Corbin and Poppy. Haven't rapped like this since college. What you did when I came with the freedom, the keys to the kingdom, the piece of my rhythm. Just get lost in delusions of power. I'm putting my nose to the sky.
I was
searching for space. Feet on the ground when I'm doing the fake. Pouring my essence in every lesson and in every take. Tongue go tied to the tempo breaks.
when I get new fleece, free from the nylon.
Eyelids weak from the dab sauce. Wrist clean, white, rancho. Grip the Nissan, drift like NASCAR. Old soul, new school, I saw. Reset, hit him with the Thanos. Rap Nick, sneaky when you come
Come on now, hold on. Hold on, run that shit back. Run that shit back. Run that shit back. 2023 Rob was on some shit. He was so sad.
They say, Rob, you out of pocket, so why don't try to how to stop? If it's me, you know that I'm defending the topic. I on a hill made a Corbin and Poppy. Haven't rapped like this since college. What you did when I came with the freedom, the keys to the kingdom, the piece of my rhythm. Just get lost in delusions of power. I'm putting my nose to the sky for hours.
Taking up space, looking at fake.
Pouring my essence in every lesson and in every take.
Don't tied to the temple bricks when I get no fleece, free from the nylon. Eyelids, rig from the dab sauce, wrist clean, white, rancho. With the Nissan, drift like NASCAR. Old school, but I'm a new school. I saw reset, hit him with the Thanos.
Rap Nick, sneaky when you come through. For reasoning, good dick and some cartoons.
That's such a... Yo, Pass Rob, what were you on, bro? What was... Like, I'm still me, I guess. At my core. So like objectively I shouldn't be too surprised, but what did I say? The chorus is what's really fucking me up. Cause the verse is great. If I may toot my horn, like this flow is out of pocket, so I don't try to how to stop. If it's me, you know that I'm defending the topic. I think I have 3 different rhyme schemes stuck in here. So it's Rob, you out of pocket, so I don't try to hide or stop. If it's me, you know that I'm defending the topic, which is pocket, which then becomes the core rhyme, but then it's how to stop. Stop rhymes with Rob. That's why I put it there. If it's me, and then I think I just wanted to put in 3 different variations of self, which is not a rhyme scheme, but is a form of a poetic adherence, rather.
Out of pocket,
So I don't try.
so how to stop?
If it's me, you know that I'm defending the topic. Die on the hill made of carbon and poppy.
Haven't rap like
This is college.
you did when I just get lost in delusions of power. I'm putting my nose to the sky for hours. Searching for space, feet on the ground when I'm doing the fake. Pouring my essence in every lesson and in every take. Tongue go tied to the tempo breaks when I
Get new fleece, free from the nylon. All is weak from the dab sauce. It's clean, white, rancho. Grip the Nissan, drift like NASCAR. Also, I'm a new school. I saw reset, hit him with the Thanos. Let him drink you when you come through for good sling. Good to get some cartoons. When I get new fleece, free from the nylon, I'm too busy dancing, which I'm proud of past Rob. He was so sad and he still did this. I'm a new school asshole. Reset. Hit him with the Thanos. That line's never retake. Tongue no tie to the tempo breaks when I free from the nylon. Eyelids weak from the dad sauce. Wrists clean, white, rancho. Grip the Nissan, drift like NASCAR. Also, I'm a new school asshole. Reset, hit on with the Thanos. Reason sneaky when you come through for Riesling. Good dick and some cartoons. Okay, so it's, I still can't get over it. With new fleece, free from the nylon. Eyelids weak from the dab sauce. Wrist clean, white, rancho. Grip the Nissan, drift like NASCAR. Also, I'm a new school asshole. Reset, hit him with the Thanos. Baby sneaky when you come through for Riesling. Good dick and some cartoons. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm a revenant, baby sneaky when you come through for Riesling. Good dick and some cartoons. That line's about my wife, which is like, she doesn't need to be sneaky. She didn't need to be sneaky at the time. It was 2023. I didn't even have a roommate. Like, I didn't even have a roommate. She didn't have to be sneaky at the time. I'm a revenant, baby sneaky when you come through for Riesling. Good dick and some cartoons. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sometimes I do tell myself I don't have Riz. And this is a bit of an ego trip. My therapist has told me that this is a solid thing to do because, like, I would tell other people to hype themselves up is a valid form of affirmation when done in healthy doses, because in all things, moderation. And it feels like one of those situations where I like I don't know, I forget I can do this sometimes, you know, like I can entertain when technology isn't the bane of my existence. Anywho's it. That's Nylon. It's the perfect song to play next. This song's called Digging Myself. Yeah.
I was told that I was broken. I spent my younger years not
being told that
my cousins I could hold them because I would drop them.
Oh no,
I grew up a pariah, and now I feel like Iroh, and now I feel like I'm out the cage. I'm a dog like God and got a lot of shit on my mind. I keep it like Prince T'Chaka. That means I stay tapped into the royalty.
It's uncluttered.
Shout out to King Yami and the nigga that put me on. That's Black Jesus, no thorns on your crown.
I hope it's on the ground. I hope you're on the way up. Immortal to the say.
I don't wanna be slain. I just wanna be gone.
Yeah.
I just wanna be me. So you saying that I can't.
I know this how to well. Say that I know this how to well. When they all looking like this frog stuck in a well.
For my health and brother, yeah, I wish you well. If you praying on my bitch and shit, she gon' give you well. If
that's a bucket.
Praying on my wealth and brother, we gon' get some stuff. Shit, pray for my well-being, pray for my wealth.
Pray for my baby, yo, she been going through hell.
Pray for my family, yo, they
make it out of there. Yo.
Pray for my family, yo, they
make it out of there. Wah, wah, wah. Frogs in the well. Whoop. biscuits. It's an easy layup. I should have that. Look at you, CC. Just being a precious baby. We listen to Tenor Bill Now That's Butternut Squash? We did. I'll listen to it again. Won't hold. I'll listen to it again. Thanks, Kurt. You never know where you go till you get there. You never know how it goes till your anger kills you.
I was strolling down an old dusty path. Passed by a lovely little man in a lab coat. He looked me dead in my soul as if though he saw every deed that I had ever done. Didn't say nothing at first. Started to just pass him by. Thinking nothing of it, I figured I'd just keep on pushing to the next little hamlet. And that's when he called out to me. He said, son, I want to tell you something. What you holding on to there? That's a butternut squash. What you really got on you? That's anger. That's rage. That's hatred.
Say careful with your anger, you might bruise that butternut squash. Pain is such a tender thing to feed an aching heart. Now don't you get discouraged, life's world will treat you wrong. They'll tell you that everything you did was just damn wrong. Ah.
Gotta pray.
That's on me.
Gotta pray. You gotta stay.
Sure. I'll run that, coach.
Gotta pray. You gotta pray. You gotta stay. And I said, sir, what's your name? He said,
There's
July.
no way.
Some folks like to call me
I
the
should have taken my time. I should have taken my time and stopped. No reason to shifty shooter that.
First and last time
I could have driven
saw
into
you.
the mid-range even. Would have been a way better shot.
That's why I'm here today to sell you this butternut squash.
Please buy it. We're so broke. Do, 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 do. There it is. That's what I could have done last time.
Okay, so I was waking up every day just regretting it. I look out into the mirror and see an ocean filled with spit. Self-doubt ain't there for nothing more than to keep the spirit of fear just knocking on your door. Paranoid, born black, living up, just grow right. I can't do none of that crack. I need to be stuck in some ass. I mean, nah, I gotta stay on track. I get lost inside of my passions. My passions, I mean my failures, ineptitudes that I stack up. I try and keep eyes on every inequity, but
Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Jabari Smith. That's okay, Jabari Smith Jr. That's okay, AI version of Jabari Smith Jr. Get out of here.
Another body on the pave. I don't want a grave. I want a fucking piece of change. I don't want a grave. I want change. I don't need another dollar to my fucking name. I need active.
I forgot I did this. I knew this had a beat switch though.
We move active. They say it's all active. Now this is action. This is a missive. Packed inside of missiles. Heat seeking tight. Like when you play Crash Team Racing, how you sleep at night. Knowing there's a neighbor who gon' die, and sometime soon there's gonna be another black baby killed in a fucking drive-by. I'm on the moon. I'm out of view. I'm on the move. I'm on the go. I gotta grow. I gotta glow. I gotta know how to assassinate you folks. I got hopes. I got dreams. I got musicals you ain't seen. I got theories. I got levels. I got levies for her queen. I got levels for her queen. Like in the dream with the dreams, I move so fast that you don't even see.
Huh.
Stay active. redacted.
Okay.
Stay active. Or be redacted.
Ah! I should have had that. I felt that being a little bit early as I let it go. Ah! He's gonna shoot that. I like that.
And like that. Magic.
I like that anxiety for the sauces. My thinks I'ma come in the game like a boss. Juiced up, swerve on a hill, just trying to dodge. I was on guard, my floss on your neck like a guillotine. Call it your loss. Not from the century, souls look Siamese. Come back from the grave like a deity. Flinch when you see me. This what higher power sound like in the world when I hit C's. All I really ever see is C notes. All my brothers caught up in the crease. Fold. See, we are just systems of a hustle determined to pop them bubbles. If it helps at the end of the tunnel, there's a rainbow, then a funnel. Then you find yourself, it's funny, then it's scummy. Tuck tummies with Chris, then put tomatoes on our wrist. We slip tomatoes, hitting really slurries, handled by this minx, then Ambrosia, and I swear they a furry. Bumping Alberto, dripping that poison. Up the turban like all heads building something. In Fortnite, don't know where this shit is fucking. Oh, what a shot. I appreciate a close game. We swept the finals. It's been very boring. This build is at 99 overall and it is quite adept at two-way coasts. So as I function on the Rockets, it's pretty damn efficient. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Forget what this one's called. This is a beat I made called Juicebox. Hell yeah. This is a beat I made called Juicebox. Yeah, we swept the finals. Oh, well, who is Brendan Miller and how can I lock him down then? Pass out. I made this while dreaming of being Daft Punk. It's like my instinct is like. All night, all night, night, all night, all night, Woo. Thought you had me, but I'm still here. Stupid. What? Get him, coach. Wink. He's their shooting guard. Or their small forward, rather. That's fine, that's fine. Woo! Okay. Okay. Let's see him. Let's see him, Cam. Let's see what you're up against. Mouse came up too quick. I rushed, but still made it! Alright. I got him. Good. Whoop. Oh, what a block! I thought I cooked him. All right, that's fine. I so shot my Mars. Actually, yeah, that's more my vibe right now. You're lacking so now. Something's breaking in your heart. You're lacking so now. Say something's breaking in your heart. You're lacking motion, twin. Heavyweight blows can weigh heavier than sin. You lack an emotion, twin. Like no one ever listened. You lack emotion, kin. Like you ain't never lived. Ooh. Cut, oh. There. Be part of my revenge. Let's go. The song is called Orchestrina. It's actually not named after the instrument, but like is in the same way that Piccolo is named after the instrument in Dragon Ball Z. It is a reference to a D&D campaign I was playing with some homies. They were playing a Warforged, actually, which is a robotic race of humans. Oh, thought you had me. And that robotic race of human, well, I guess they're not really humans, humanoids, robotic race of humanoids. And this one was built to be a music box and was left behind by its creator. Was left to rust, so on and so forth. And that was one of the first campaigns. I've talked about it before on stream. It was one of the first campaigns that I ever started, from which I started DMing. It's a campaign about a bunch of folks in the southernmost region of the largest landmass on the planet. They are departing from a city known as Gaia's Foot, which is Earth Foot, if you will. Oh, that was late. I'm not scoring well in this game. Overall, not playing well in this game. But we are still winning. Gotcha. Oh, why do you always drive? Should have had that. I got him. Oh, he's gonna shoot that though. Okay. I got your preference now. Oh, they're not easy to cook. Really? I thought I nailed that. The 4 characters that I started with, of them, 2 of them died immediately because 2 of the players wanted to be new characters. The campaign, first off, the campaign started with, oh my gosh, I'll take that. I thought I nailed that though. The campaign started with us like meeting in a tavern, as many campaigns do. It was my first one, and I was just like, I want to. Actually, was that my? No, yeah. It was. We started in the tavern. You know, it's a party with no players who can use healing spells, so I'm actively very aware that like they should either have someone who can make potions or provide them potions, something. So I introduced this like cleric that the party instantly hates. Oh no, he was a bard. And he did suck. In their defense, he did suck. He was just a random pirate. Now, in the fiction, one of the players decided that they hated pirates because part of their backstory, they were a slave on a pirate ship for a bunch of people known as the Rogues of Corsair, or something along that line, edgy and cool. They were a fighter, not a rogue, though. So stay with me. That's good. And as this player was like listening to this person describe their life, I was leaving in notes of them being a pirate. Like they loved rum and they were shipping it. They just dropped off a shipment to the bar. And eventually led to them being like, well, what do you do? And it's like, oh, I'm a chaplain on a pirate ship. Which I thought was quite clever at the time, but my player also did, and then also hated it, and they started like arguing with them. And the first initiative of the campaign, oh, that's okay, Jabari Smith Jr. The first initiative of the campaign ended up being them being like, well, I guess we have to squabble now. We simply must squabble now. Oh no. And dang it. And obviously it was 2-on-1. It was 2-on-1. Actually, it was 3-on-1 because one of the players wasn't available at the time. So it was 4 of us playing. They killed the guy who eventually tried to portal out through some sort of demonic magic for some reason because I panicked. I was a young DM. Failed. He dies. The orc bartender comes over and is like, hey, you guys can't do that in here. Sorry, hold on. Hey, you guys can't do that in here. Because he had like a couple tusks. And he kicks them out. And as they leave, you know, they're flipping them off. They walk away, and eventually the final person who can make it shows up for the campaign. And it's like, well, I guess we'll start next week. The following week, those 2 players who committed that atrocity in that bar were like, we don't want to be these people anymore. It was Drizzle. And this was 2019. It was 2019. So at no point did we have any association with any of the other stupid shit on the internet. He just wanted to be called Drizzle because he was a water Eladrin. Or water genasi, excuse me. And really engaged with the Eladrin much yet in 5e. So Drizzle was an arcane trickster, and I think it wasn't Irileth. I forget what the other character was. I think it was Pepper or Sparkles. It was something peppy and happy, but she was a gloomy girl. It's kind of her base. And they both just yeeted themselves into a well because I asked them how they wanted to go out, and they were like, well, I think we should roll for it. I was like, okay, you chaotic gremlins, I love that plan. Get your dice out, fuckers. They rolled. one of them got a nat 1, and the other one was like, I don't even care. They take both of us out, and they just stripped it to a well, which was convenient because then I sent them on a quest down. Said while later they found their corpses, which they could loot because they forgot to take any stuff off of them. They introduced their new characters, Irileth and Adelaide. Actually, no, it was Drizzler Jr. who eventually died because I forgot about that. He died to the rats. Adelaide didn't get introduced until later. So they go into the Adventurers Guild. They find a job, a request, not a quest, because I'm fucking built different. They find a request to go and exterminate some overgrown rats in the sewers that seem to have grown extra appendages and are just causing problems alongside a few other pests. They descend into the depths where they find... Yeah, and that's what I was worried about. I was like, I know it's going to be a loud song, so I'm actually just going to loop Orchestrina for a while here while I finish the story, because now I'm personally invested. And we'll unloop it in a bit here. But as these players are talking and investing in each other's backstory and like navigating through the sewers, which is this, I built this world on this planet Quarry 3 to be similar to Earth in many ways, in that in our immediate solar system there's no visible signs of, quote, life, right? Part of that does also encompass having these characters on Quarry 3 who are instrumental as a hidden hand and a forgotten race and all this other stuff. But at the time that we're playing in, it is an era where they've discovered a lot of stuff. They've done a severe amount of research. Picture advanced even beyond our time, which I refer to in my world as the Respite Monique, which was a time period in between a bunch of other tragedies when the world was just like, yeah, no, this is the peace that's going to last forever. And they were ignorant of a bunch of atrocities that were underlying the world, no relation. Eventually, my players would get involved in it all, but for the time being, they have no idea about any of that shit. So they're just walking through a city that is related to some of that initial history, that has a bunch of awareness about how its history has unfurled already, but is also still in the shadow about a bunch of its hidden past, as well as its role in the future. So this place is, as I said earlier, called the Giant's Foot, or Gaia's Foot, as it's been known throughout different ages. It's a place where... It's a place where many battles have been fought and won. It's a fortification built on top of a massive mountain that has a series of structures built inside it and around it. And if you looked at it from like afar or looked at it passively, it just seems like a massive structure built on top of the world's biggest land bridge that like it absolutely should not be able to support. There should be too much pressure on it for it to be able to sustain this kind of a weight. But it does, and it exists, and it's one of the 7 natural wonders of of Quarry 3. I don't want to say my world. It feels so possessive. There's so many people who have helped me build it. Get cooked, stupid! Get cooked, stupid! Yams! Anyway, in this world, there's an order of like adventurers who hand out requests. So the guild I'm referring to earlier is them. They were established in the 2nd and 3rd eras fully. So they were established in their first branch in the 2nd era, and then they expanded colonially in the... Oh, I thought I had that. In the... defense is a mess. They expanded exponentially in the 3rd era via colonialism, and then really ratified a lot of their charters in the 5th era to be more accommodating of adventurers. A lot of the adventurers unionized and a bunch of other good stuff. So we're playing in that era. These idiots, these shuckle fucks, are exploring the city. The initial characters, Drizzler Jr. and that was way too early. I wasn't even paying attention. And a couple other characters, Drizzler Jr. And we'll call them Crash for now. Their character have thrown themselves into a well because I can't remember their character's name. They go get the job to exterminate cats in the sewers. One of them does straight up ask, does that mean we're going to pass by our characters when we get down there? I'm like, probably. They're exploring Gaia's Foot. They don't gear up before they go down. They find access via an elevator. And it's important to note that like there is a sewer system that exists because a river flows directly through this area and pools into a lake that rests at the bottom, at the southernmost regions of the citadel of the fortification. And there's a point where, if you'd like a real life comparison, I was building this off of the place in our world known as Avila, Spain, spelled Avilla. You can look it up. It's a beautiful town, but it just like elevated about an extra 1,000 feet and protected via magic fortifications to keep people from passing out via altitude sickness and shit. There's a river that runs through, pools into a lake. So that's how they get their irrigation in via aqueducts and a series of other just solid plumbing techniques to be able to have irrigation and plumbing inside of the fortification without having to farm on the outskirts. Alongside being able to mine inside a very valuable resource that is just known as the ore of Gaia, because I'm lazy in that regard. That's just what it is, for reasons. The point is, they're navigating the city. They go into the interior guts of Gaia, and they delve down via an elevator where they discover a mining quarters, and like a miner has been maimed, one is dead, so they've had some casualties and injuries as a result of whatever creatures are down there. They delve further. They start to notice strange luminescent mushrooms that glow on the rocks, and as this outlines their descent, they realize that like, oh no, there's absolutely like more than just rats down here, as they discover massive cobwebs and spider nests dwelling in the like sewage system as well. There seems to be like a minor war between the spider creatures and the rat creatures, and so as they're exploring, and they never discover this because they never investigated further the injured or the like dead miner, which technically isn't their job. They're adventurers, they're not detectives, but they discover that they would have discovered that the miner who was injured was actually injured being saved by the rats, and that the miner who was killed supposedly by the rats was actually killed by the spiders. The miner who rescued both of the ones injured in the attack, he only saw the rats, so he didn't realize that the spiders were there. Sets up a whole string of false accusations and who to trust and a bunch of other things that are fun for me as a game master in D&D that I was trying to explore. But as I said, they never discovered that because admittedly I distracted them with much tastier bait. Namely, I was playing off of an idea of like that Grand Destiny shit, you know, that good fantasy shit. I had introduced them to a character named the Rat King after a quick fight ensued in which some folks clung to the wall and climbed and did a bunch of other stuff, one of which was looting their previous character corpses. The players discovered a cave with a researcher who was experimenting on the rat, whose name was the Rat King, and that's just the name of the character. The Rat King in my fiction is in the world of this fiction in the Shattered Stars, is a character who is passed forward like a moniker. So they share it via a coin that bonds to the person's flesh directly on their heart, much like Greed, the character Greed from Full Metal Alchemist. Not specifically the thing with the chest, but you get my drift. Upon bonding with the coin, it gives them the ability to connect to animals and speak with creatures, understand and empathize with their pains, see through the dark with witch's sight, as they become patronized to Shirai of the Darkness, which we'll talk about later if y'all are interested. But I say all this to say that these idiots, these chucklefucks, these characters meet the Rat King. One of them immediately becomes a ward of them because they just say yes because they're balling and they're drunk at the session, which, hey, do D&D right? Live it up. And they become bonded, but they're not a patron yet. They finish the job handily and head out towards the Adventurers Guild to be able to turn in the request when they run into this like bandaged Kisame looking fucker with a fedora on and a trench coat and a big old greatsword. and he stops one of the characters named Irileth. Irileth, who's Crash's character, comes over and begins talking to this man, and it's revealed that he is a speaker for the person who bought Irileth, because she was also in the slave trade, because this character is kind of like a very direct spiritual successor to the one that got yeeted into the well. Meanwhile, Adelaide is introduced to the party, who is Drizzler Jr.'s successor after Drizzler Jr. got tired of being alive and also died in the well, or went away or something, I forget. Adelaide introduced herself as a paladin. The characters all hit level 3, so thank you for hitting the quest. And we introduced one other character, because it was Adelaide, it was Irileth, and I think we had one more before we had Caddenberry, but I can't think of who it was, because we hadn't received Cretan's character yet. Onward, because I want to play something else now. I kind of want to try Lies of P. I also could fuck up some Skyrim. I could. Look at my chops at fucking up some Skyrim, but I don't really have time to play it. I have something to do around 9:30. I'll be gone for then, and I'll be back this evening, but I figure we'll just finish the story, and we can do a little bit of my GM. So the characters receive a new quest, which is to help a research outpost all the way out on the outskirts of the polar cap. There are some researchers there who have been stranded with a dig after a meteorite impacted into the earth, and they've been trying to dig it out and collect some of the samples. They've been having some difficulties with locals, alongside just having difficulties navigating the interior of the mountain, and they would love anyone who would get in there and just build a map. And they were like, yo, easy fucking money. So they sign up, they recruit Caddenberry, and now it's Caddenberry is a Tabaxi person. I should have added that. Adelaide is a human. Irileth is Adelaide is an elf, a half elf, I believe, and Irileth is a human fighter at the moment. Adelaide was a paladin. Caddenberry was an artificer that I introduced as an NPC for the party, who was just there to be like flavor, and then they fell in love with her because she hated them. She was just moody. She was just like, you guys are making my job really shit. And they walked into the bar, just got drunk immediately, because the guild does have a bard and a bar. It has a bard and a bar. So they're getting lit, they're turning their quest, they're enjoying their first job well done. I'm forgetting another character and it pisses me off. But eventually, the characters depart for the southern regions. They do gear up this time, they do get a cart, and then they meet up with the expedition team. Then IRL, we had a few other players that wanted to join. So we added a few other folks, namely we added 2 characters who would be introduced while the expedition was going on, one of which was Orchestrina, the other of which was a researcher whose name I'm blanking on as well, but that's Cretan's character. But they both were introduced. Cretan's character was introduced by falling through the roof of a cave, because they were exploring. This mountain was like, it's a glacier, right? So a lot of the spots up top do have like caveats and divots and just like spots where the snow has rested on top of like cracking ice due to avalanches or God knows what. So the topography is shifted. This cat's just here doing their research like of their own accord, because they got some granddaddy issues, which is a lot of fun for me. God, I forget, she was a fun character too. We wrote a lot of fun backstory shit for her. Orchestrina was resting underneath the ice. They are introduced to a moth that has like, they're looking around the interior of this cave area and they see a moth, like a giant, well, what I described it as was like a giant tapestry with some sort of infernal writing on it, that read silence and infernal, and one of the characters said it out loud, and the moth immediately moved as they looked away to an undine, as 2 of them undulating in the pool of water underneath them began to rise, lashing around them, cracking rock and cutting stone as it fell into the water lake that it used to be its own form, or maybe home, who even knows. The moth flew around above, and they're like a 2 pronged fight ensued. I should also add that everybody at the research camp was hot, because of course they were. And it's, hey, they were objectively hot, and that objective is up to your beauty standard, because I did describe a dude who looked like Thor as was depicted in God of War Ragnarok. Anyway, as they're exploring this area, Orchestrina gets left behind because the character playing her wants to play a different character, which, fuck yeah. Fucking power play, honestly. They elect to play a new character named Grit Longstick, and they bring their IRL brother, who plays not their IRL sibling, Chester Cheeto. Sorry, not Chester Cheeto, Kyle Cheeto. Infamous black sheep cat, because he's a tabaxi to the Cheeto family. And trying to stake his claim on a hotter Cheeto. So he's out in the wilderness looking for that. And yes, I did roll with it. And yes, I did. And yes, I will still roll with that because I'm a great fucking DM. He was a monk and we built him a whole kit. I was willing to make him into a whole new class if we needed to. If he wasn't happy with that shit, because that shit ripped. I should also add that my headcanon for this world that I've let every player ever know about and will let every player ever know about in the future is that I will yes and anything, because unless we're playing in the primordial era, and even then, honestly, when it's more chaotic, there were wormholes as this world was forming due to the chaotic nature of mana and straight up just life and the amino acids that are the building block of creatures in this realm. Everything here is tied intrinsically to a different dimension by birth. So there is always a chance of a wormhole, knowledge that you should not have due to the spirits that rest and dwell and move throughout the reincarnation cycle in this planet and are trapped here. There are wormholes that have opened and dropped off comic books that are straight up collectibles in certain eras. And because of all of that, Batman is canon. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is canon. The Japanese band Atarashi Gakko is canon. Like all of that shit is just... it's just canon, because sometimes magic makes weird shit happen, and I think we all need to be okay with that. So Chester Cheeto, named after the Cheeto heir, who were a series of tabaxis, who, in my world, and I have to add my world on that one because some of the like prejudice that exists comes from lore that I added. Tabaxi and all beastkin are looked at with disdain alongside Goliath because they waged war on most of what they call smoothskin. There was a lot of them, trading people, and that includes the elves, because elves at one point aligned with humans, and anything that was like smooth skinned or able to like pass as such, with the interest of not being considered tiefling, because at one point tieflings were purged in the first and second eras. So for a time, their population was dwindling, and because tieflings were historically proven and mythologically proven due to events in the world to be tied to Goliathkin and to Beastkin, they had been ostracized at extreme rates as well. So inside of like all the bad slave stuff that happened and the way that they were treated as not even living beings with sentience and consciousness, a lot of the Beastkin and Goliath had waged war to free their people and are not looked at in a positive light in many of cases. So this Tabaxi family finding and founding the Cheeto claim is brilliant to me as a means of claiming their dominance in a mercantile way, in a mercantile world. So now we have Kyle Cheeto, Grit Longstick, who is a bugbear. Kyle Cheeto is a Tabaxi monk. Grit Longstick, Longpole is a bugbear who was a leader of a goblin tribe inside of the mountains that was going to help the team like navigate out, and the team was like, hey, just come with us. You should just come with us and not live in the mountains. He was like, all right. And he was a bugbear with 15 feet of reach, and it was just the meta of this player wanting to be able to have Sentinel on a 15-foot reach to be able to stop everything that I threw at them, which was awesome to me, because it meant that I could throw more challenging combats in a more rigorous way. More rigorous and intentional way. After they navigated deep enough into the mountains, they did discover signs of an ancient civilization, mysteriously enough matching the runes of the coin that was given to one of the players by the Rat King. I believe it was given to Irileth, former pirate. Which one was I playing? I was playing the Wizards. Do, 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 do. It should be the Bulls, right? I mean, we skipped a lot of that one. Last played on 7/14 versus last played 9/8. I think it was both 9/8s, but one was an accident. We're gonna go with the Wizards one. I'm also gonna run to the restroom real quick. Actually, I can hold it because we're almost done with the live. Okay, so after discovering those markings, they are bombarded and ambushed by a bunch of zombies. It's important to note that these zombies are on a pathway that was revealed to them after a massive insectoid-like creature spewing lava was burrowing out tunnels inside of the glaciers to be able to delve deeper and crying out somehow, almost with an empathetic a shriek. Cat's got her head stuck in a bag. She figured it out. After getting through with the zombies, which was like a horde mechanic, which was a lot of fun. Oh, I forgot I had to do that. The players managed to discover a forest area. Now, it's important to note here as well that at some point I introduced an ice bridge. One of the characters sprinted across it and fell and got separated. So Adelaide ended up separate from the party for 2 sessions. One of the players discovered an insane alchemist who is part of the mythos of my world and is known as one of the 12 guardians of humanity, or of mortal kin. He was an automaton made by Cretan, one of the first tieflings, and was have CPU adjust, and was responsible for introducing modern medicine as the world knew it. But then he went mad because humans drove him crazy because people were so cruel to the tieflings and the beastkin after they saved them. Ooh, now he lives in a glacier waiting for his friends to come home, but he doesn't remember why he's there. So Earlith meets him and he leaves. After a heartfelt conversation with like everyone, after a heartfelt conversation with everyone about the weird fucked up shit they saw, Earlith goes forward to like look for Adelaide because she's the only person who's been nice to her. They all make their way further into the depths, now guided by Grit, and they deal with the zombies. Then Adelaide comes face to face with a weird talking wolf in her dreams that gives her a symbol of the moon, wanders a forest that somehow is underneath this glacier, just like a tropical rainforest underneath this glacier, because I was on one. The characters the party finds their way to the this massive door that ends up glowing in response to the purple token that Irileth has, that they got from the Rat King. After the glowing token stops, the token stops glowing rather. Yes, because I want CPU to handle. After the token stops glowing, the party discovers that this entire jungle is down here alongside Adelaide's shock. They're still not having Adelaide, so they try to find her. They locate her eventually, and then they find a golden mansion inside of the jungle that's underneath the glacier, and still haven't found the meteor. And as they make their way over to the golden glacier, they begin to be like, we're gonna just punch a hole in because we don't want to find a door. And so they try, and the thing recovers very quickly as they try to destroy a rampart. I crash out as a DM because I'm like, stop trying to break shit, just find the door. And they find the door eventually, because at the time I did not know the DM trick of you find the door and it opens magically, which I had just used earlier, but fuck off, whatever. It's a fortification the size of a mansion, right? So These characters walk in, the door swinging open, and they are met face to face with a golden dragon. But in all of this, they've forgotten about Orchestrina because Matt wanted to play a new character, and I didn't say Orchestrina died. So instead, she was forgotten about and picked up by the big bad of the season, which I never got to use because we never finished the campaign, and that's why I'm writing a book. And with all of that said, I'm going to say Osu and goodbye because I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to get ready for a lovely conversation with some beautiful folks today, and then I'm going to be back later tonight.